over here. This is actually a really personal and borderline emotional video, and I hope some of you can relate. It's a little bit about my journey with weight, and for those of you that don't know, I have an underactive thyroid that went undiagnosed for decades. And we think that I was underactive from about the age of 13. That led to huge spikes up and down of weight throughout my life. Thankfully, all of that is now very much controlled. And I have gone through a weight loss journey to what is now I consider myself to be quite a healthy weight. But that has come with, it's left me with fat pockets in areas, and they're localized. There's nothing I can do about it. No amount of exercise is going to make them shift, no amount of diet. My diet is very good when I'm not drinking copious amounts of very good wine. But for the most part, my diet's very good. And there are two things that I've done, one of which I offer, one which I do not offer, that has helped a lot. And what I want to speak to you about is actually the psychological post-treatment aspect of this. So one of them, and this is the one I don't offer, but I had great results and various clinics. I had it done at one of my friend's clinics in Kent, in the UK, in Rochester. And this is CoolSculpting. It's fat freezing, and fat freezing is something that has become quite popular. I didn't believe it if he hadn't said to me no, because I was considering a tummy tuck, but it's very invasive. And he said to me, actually, I think I can shift this with CoolSculpting. So I'm like, look, if you're gonna save me the tummy tuck, go for it. And it made a huge difference. And the other thing that has made a difference, which I do offer, is fat dissolving injections, and that's the brand name is Aqualix, if you want to Google it, and I'll put that in the comment section as well. I use Aqualix, and I'll put a before and after picture of me very successfully for jowls. So as we age, we get jowly, and just a little bit of Aqualix dissolves the fat contacts, the little fat pockets here. Has to be done very carefully, because facial fat is something that after the age of 40 we actually we don't want to be dissolving in the wrong places. It has to be done expertly. I have done it in my stomach, and I have done it in my huge bingo wings, which are so much better now. So if you're thinking, oh, those are not bad, you should have seen them before. They were absolutely horrific. I'll try to find some pictures. What I want to speak to you about is actually the psychological effect of having these treatments. Two of the things that will happen, whether you have Aqualix or any type of CoolSculpting, is that you will become very bloated. And if you think you've gone in to have these treatments, certainly I did, because I was self-conscious. I mean, here I am thinking about a tummy tuck, so I'll go to have CoolSculpting, and it worked great. I looked pregnant for the next 2 weeks. 3 weeks really. 2 weeks, the CoolSculpting for me was actually agony. It was very painful. I don't think I slept well for a good week and a half. By the second week of having the treatment done is the first time when I remember I said to one of my friends, I feel uncomfortable, but I don't feel in pain today. Having said that, the treatment, the results were phenomenal. So will I do it again? Absolutely. And I could deal with the pain. But what I found very, very difficult to deal with was that an area that I'm already self-conscious about, my tummy. I already think it's too big, that it was 3 times the size than when I went in. Obviously, this was temporary. By week number 3, I was beginning to see results. But it was, I remember feeling weepy, and those of you that know me, you know I'm not the weepy type. Oh, I remember, and I began to freak out. I thought, oh my God, is this permanent? So all of the things that, if you come to me and I give you a consultation, I say, don't, give it time, the swelling has to go. All of those things that I tell my clients all of the time, I wasn't telling myself, because I think that you're your own worst patient. And with Aqualix, I remember when I did it in my jawline and my jowls, and it worked fantastically well for 2 weeks. And these are the words of my daughter: "Mommy, you look like SpongeBob SquarePants," because teenagers are wonderful. And I did. I looked absolutely square. My jawline was square. I didn't have a double chin. I had like, multiples of threes as far as chin goes. And I looked terrible. And I think that now I realize that, and nobody tells you this, and this is why I'm doing these videos, because nobody tells you this, how you really need to prepare yourself psychologically. If you're doing the Aqualix in your jaw area, which I think it's my favorite treatment at the moment, know that you're gonna look very swollen. I actually did Aqualix on my tummy whilst I'm still in isolation. I'm doing this video from isolation in my home. And I should have thrown away the scale, because I went back on the scale and of course I'd gained 2-3 pounds from the swelling. And unlike everyone else, I decided that I was going to use isolation to work out, to learn to eat better, to lose a bit of weight. And of course I did the injections, I gained weight, and it just felt like it was all, I was doing everything for absolutely nothing. And I remember getting on the scale, seeing that extra weight, and becoming I was just very hard on myself. I was quite weepy. It ruined my day. And again, those of you that know me know that I am the least moody person ever. I'm always positive, always see, and I'm genuinely positive. I'm not one of these people that pretend to go around and then they're popping antidepressants. No, I am generally a very happy person. It's a genetic thing. My sister is exactly the same way, and I felt that I needed to do this video to warn you, if you're going to do these treatments, and if you're thinking about them, do it. I don't care where you are, do them. They really do work. They're fantastic. If you do them by somebody that's skilled, it's permanent solution. The fat cells go. But prepare yourself. Make sure you tell your families and friends to remind you constantly that it's temporary, because your brain just plays tricks on you. You know it's temporary. You know the fat cells need to swell up before they die and shrivel up and are disposed through your lymphatic system. You know all of these things. I know all of these things. I did the training, believe me. And yet it was actually really, really difficult for me to deal with. And I'm strong, and those of you that know me personally, you all know that I'm a very strong person. I don't get down easily. So if you're already self-conscious about these areas, I just want you to be prepared and to come back to this video and watch it again if you've had the treatment and you're feeling low about yourself. And I can tell you again, it's only going to be for 2 to 3 weeks. So just bear with me, bear with yourself, don't be hard on yourself. And the most important thing, if you're having any of this done on your body, throw away the scale for a month. Don't set foot on that scale, because it's only going to depress you. And then honestly, the results are really, really good. I don't have results from Aqualix or Cool Sculpting on the body, but if you Google, there's like 1 billion before and after pictures, but they're not actually mine. because it's difficult for me to get like the after pictures from my clients because they don't necessarily come back for their after treatment checkups. Especially if they're happy, they won't come back. So just Google them. There's loads of them. I do recommend both of these treatments. Like I say, I do Aqualix. I don't do the fat freezing. But yes, please, by all means, do it. It's worth it. It's great. I've decided against my tummy tuck from doing a combination of Aqualix and fat freezing, because the Aqualix will tighten your skin. So the fat freezing, you might think, oh my goodness, I have all this hanging skin now. And you do an Aqualix treatment for the rest of the fat and it tightens your skin. It's really, the combination of it is fantastic. So do it, but just be prepared mentally for how you're going to look after. And yeah, I'll leave comments in notes on the comment section if you have any questions. But yeah, definitely great treatments. Just be prepared. Okay. And I'll see you in the next video.